If you're a fan of bold and expressive art, come check out my Patreon. For just $1, you'll get exclusive access to artwork that I don't share anywhere else. Click the link in the video description to dive into my daring creations and unique artistic style. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy announced a significant development on Saturday, revealing Kyiv's proposal for a new round of peace talks with Russia next week. This follows a period of stalled negotiations, leaving the path to a ceasefire uncertain after 2 rounds of talks in Istanbul yielded limited progress beyond prisoner exchanges and the repatriation of fallen soldiers. Zelensky's statement, delivered in his evening address, underscored the urgency of renewed dialogue, emphasizing the need to accelerate momentum towards a resolution. He specifically mentioned that Security Council Secretary Rustem Umerov also proposed this next meeting with the Russian side for next week, highlighting a concerted effort from the Ukrainian leadership to reignite the peace process. The president's call for a face-to-face meeting with Vladimir Putin underscores the high stakes involved, emphasizing the belief that only direct leadership-level engagement can secure a lasting peace. This bold move comes against a backdrop of escalating conflict. Recent days have witnessed a brutal Russian aerial assault on Pavlograd, a city in eastern Ukraine, described by many as a hellish attack that underscores the human cost of this ongoing war. The relentless Russian strikes tragically claimed 3 more lives on Saturday alone, a grim reminder of the urgent need for a peaceful resolution. The proposed talks follow previous attempts marked by significant disagreements. Last month's discussions saw Russia present a list of uncompromising demands, including territorial concessions from Ukraine and a complete cessation of Western military aid. Kyiv swiftly rejected these demands as unacceptable, questioning the purpose of further negotiations if Moscow remained unwilling to compromise. Interestingly, the Kremlin indicated its willingness to resume talks earlier this month, a development that followed statements from Donald Trump urging Russia to reach a peace deal within a 50-day timeframe or face sanctions. The U.S. president's declaration was coupled with a pledge of further military aid to Kyiv, backed by NATO allies, highlighting the continued international involvement and the complex interplay of geopolitical factors shaping this conflict. The proposal for new talks, therefore, represents a critical juncture, a potential turning point in a protracted and deeply complex conflict, where the hopes for peace hang precariously in the balance, shadowed by the continuing brutality of war and the stark reality of daily loss of life. The coming week will be crucial, as the world watches with bated breath, hoping for a breakthrough that could lead to an end to the violence and suffering inflicted upon the Ukrainian people. The success or failure of these talks remains to be seen, but the stakes are undeniably high, underscoring the immense urgency and the profound implications for the future of Ukraine and the wider geopolitical landscape. The international community, and indeed the world, awaits the outcome with a mixture of hope and trepidation, acutely aware of the devastating consequences of continued conflict. The upcoming negotiations represent not just a diplomatic opportunity, but a potential turning point in a war that has already inflicted immeasurable suffering and left an indelible mark on the global stage. The focus now shifts to Moscow, awaiting their response and the potential for a genuine commitment to peace. The world holds its breath, as the path toward a resolution remains uncertain, shrouded in the complexities of ongoing conflict and the lingering shadow of violence.